I'm going to crunch this real loud.
Yeah. Start the pot of that.
Oh, yeah.
We're rolling. Cold open. We don't have time for no intros or anything. It's a Vegas edition of the Nation Real Life podcast. We have quite the crew as well. I didn't.
Well, they're leaving, actually.
Our
Already
crew
is diminishing. We had a crew.
Aaron B. and Gavin the intern are on their way out. They grabbed
Bye.
their Bud Lights. They dropped off all the gear. And no, I'm good, buddy. Thanks.
I want to
taking their beers, now
specify
they're
for
gone.
something for the second, though. That crunching was not anything from Taco Bell Cantina, by the way.
We haven't been yet.
I know.
delicious-
We've been here for 45 minutes. I have not had one taco yet.
Most of my trips to Vegas are bag chuck and then go get booze, go get food. Today it was bag chuck, get to Liam's room to come podcast.
To work.
What does bag chuck mean? Am I involved in this?
You
Toss your bag. Toss your bag in the room. Get the fuck out.
Check the video up just because it looks weird looking at the Matrix. There we
look
go.
good?
Yeah, it's good.
Can we just talk about real quick how like we landed and
Yeah.
you go into the airport and there was nobody there?
That was eerie,
Vegas
man.
is quiet.
Still
super
eerie right
quiet.
now. But it is low season, which means, like I said, it's good for us. More for
It's
us.
like mini Friday, like going into
You want
the
to hit a
weekend.
craps
time to go.
table? It's open. Let's go. We can probably make our own Nation craps table. Nation crew.
I just want to
get the vibes going.
acknowledge my roommate Rick. We were very efficient getting to our rooms
Yes,
slash
sir.
drinks.
Yes, sir.
You guys were great.
Very
But you bought booze from hotel.
Yeah.
Corner
Oh,
store.
yeah.
This was, well, I bought
Where's
these
that
two
from?
beers. It was like that you buy. Well, I bought one and they say, well, if you get two, you get a free shot. And just, I'm in vacation
But we
mode, so I
got
fell
four
for
tall
it.
boys.
These
for
four,
30
I don't know
bucks.
if they're on camera or not, but these four and two little fireballs, $38. No, $32.
That's a ripoff.
That's a ripoff.
30
Dude,
You're
the
thinking that's a
CVS
good deal?
You go to the CVS, you're
And
getting
that's Americanes.
well, no, it's a hotel price.
Well, and we also just got started. Like we had to get a kickstart.
Oh, yeah.
on
Well,
the
you
engines.
got, oh, no, of
but
course.
it's a hotel price.
That's
but,
why you don't buy 20 of them. You get a
well,
couple.
let's compare it to going home. You're not getting all this. You're not getting these four things for $32.
Oh, yeah.
No, but well, now you got to put the conversion. It's like $40.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
Still 10
A
bones.
tall can like that is not 10 bones.
I think you guys could have
You
extracted
got
better value.
you got hit with the resort fee.
Listen,
It's okay. I did
listen.
too. I bought two of these for $15, but
we had
whatever.
no
Here we are.
interest in hitting the streets. We had something to do.
Yeah.
What did we say? What did we say earlier when we were at? I think when we were at the airport, we were talking to the Towel family. Time, not a thing.
Nope.
Money, not a thing. Right now, we're
Bits and bytes.
flowing through life. We'll deal with all this shit on Monday.
Yeah.
Right now, I have two full drinks. I have a microphone, and I know there's a Taco Bell within a par 5 behind me.
That's fair. And in the name of positivity, to be fair, my bill was like $15.78. I only had 15 US cash, so I put it on my credit card. Therefore, it was free.
Yeah.
It's
mindset.
just columns. We're just
Just-
moving them from
Just
columns.
kick
bits and
that
bites,
can
bits
down
and
the road.
bites.
Just
Exactly.
moving it from A to B.
Yep.
This is how you have.
Coming in the room.
No, this
someone-
is Liam coming out of a
Oh, Liam
shower.
did a fit change.
Oh,
Look at that.
look
What
at
a lad.
my
Oh,
lord!
Havaya.
What team is that?
H&M,
Wait. Should we get Liam a mic? Should we get Liam a mic?
Sure.
We
why
have to
not?
turn the camera around for this.
H&M.
He's gonna give his.
his 1986 England away kit.
Did you guys win the World Cup that year?
No.
1986. That's the last. That's the
60
second last
something?
time Canada was in it.
66.
66.
Man, I really thought it was your year.
This year? Why do they always say we're bringing it home if they never actually have it?
We never say that.
It's like the
coming
Leafs.
home.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
home.
However,
Yeah.
it's never. That's like
You got
not
a
home
worse
for
streak
it.
than the Maple Leafs. Man, that must sting.
But it's every 4 years, not every.
Is there any kind of weird curse that people might use as to why you haven't won one since?
So there's this weird thing, and I can't remember if this was real or something that they told us in school. But apparently, like, a dog stole the World Cup when England won in '66. Like a little Yorkshire Terrier either stole the World Cup or like somebody stole the World Cup.
trophy?
and He found the World Cup. Yeah,
So the dog stole it, or the dog found
I
it?
think he found it. Now that
I feel like
So
it's
the
really
dog
hard
put
for
a
the dog
curse
to
on it?
or I think that's the first time the World Cup had been stolen. So maybe that's what's haunting us. I
Salt
don't
Bay
know.
got banned for that shit.
Is he banned now?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Yeah, he's kicked it of all sorts of weird
good,
things.
good. It's because like the Chicago Cubs had the goat curse.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That was the curse of the
Red Sox.
Bambino.
Had the curse of the Bambino.
Curse of
Yeah.
the Bambino. It's Bill Barilko or whatever for the Leafs. Because he passed away in like a weird, mysterious way, and ever since then the
50
Leafs
mission
never.
cap.
Oof, nice call.
Yep,
you.
it's a hip pull.
But the Bartman's over.
Yeah, because the Cubbies won.
Yeah.
Bartman's over. Yeah, well, but then Bartman came in because he was channeled through the goat curse.
That's one of my favorite 30 for 30s is the Bartman one.
It's a great
Dude, I will say right now, I cannot tell you, I cannot guarantee that I would not do the same thing. Like I guess if
Everybody
you're,
was reaching for the ball.
if
I
you're
know,
a big
I know.
baseball guy,
I
I'm
know.
sure you understand the ins and the outs, especially if it's my team. There's no touchy. But the ball's right there.
Your team is no touchy.
Well, you don't touch the ball. You don't touch. Everybody back up. If that's your home team,
I
you
saw
back
so
up.
many people reaching for that ball. Bartman,
Oh, I know.
he got a raw deal.
He's a victim of circumstance there.
Yep.
Poor
But he
dude.
did it.
Vegas.
But he did. He can't do that. If you're a baseball
about
fan,
Bartman.
if you're a baseball fan, you know you need to be back up.
What kind of tangent are we getting on, boys? We're in Vegas.
I
Well, that's
know,
the whole point.
exactly. We're talking about Bart, man.
That's the whole point.
We're talking
so far,
sporps. We're gonna be betting. We're in Vegas.
We're going to be betting. They got ATMs in the hotel that are
That
just
pay
betting
out.
machines. They're just betting machines.
They pay out. You hit the right keys and unlock a whole treasure of cash.
Again, just
U.S. cash.
bits and bytes. We're moving them around. Column to column.
Waz asked me if I was waking up at 4:30 for the Manchester Derby on Saturday.
And
I said, wake up. We're
I'll still be
staying,
awake.
Waz.
Yes,
What he
Vegas
said.
was. Oh, yeah. Waz has never been to Vegas, has he?
No, he was amazed coming on the bus right over. He's like, look at that roller coaster. The
Ferris
coaster."
wheel.
And he's like, the Ferris wheel. It looks like they'll take you through a different dimension.
Oh, my God. We
Like there's
gotta
some people
we
maybe
gotta
does.
get Waz doing some takes here because this
Yeah.
is yeah, well, man.
No, we do. I said, yeah. Like,
This is like a new version of Tyler Tries.
Yeah, because we can't
Waz
get it off the
explained.
ground because Tyler won't try anything.
Yep.
Waz is a good bloke.
Yeah, we need
Ooh,
we need
bloke.
some kind of alliteration term for this though.
What-
Waz
what-
wants.
Waz wanders.
What won't Tyler
Wandering
try?
Waz the whiz.
What won't Tyler try? What things here can we do that gets Tyler trying something?
Tyler won't try these goddamn nuts I brought. He goes, I can't do a podcast and have a beer because I am starving.
Hey, beer
So
and
what
nuts
do?
go together.
I bring him a bag of nuts,
It's
a bag
true.
of cheese crisps,
They're
Yeah,
delicious.
beer.
and a beer.
Thank you.
And he goes to the beer and doesn't eat. And he said he
crushing
can't have
beer.
another beer until he eats.
All business.
You know whose business? Me and Rick were business getting off the bus, just kind of sliding into the hotel. in front of everyone
I
else.
saw that.
Yeah.
It was a little cheeky.
You gotta. Oh, you know what, Liam? Just keep your eyes on Baggedmilk this whole trip
I got him locked
because
in.
Dude, if you could have a GoPro on this guy,
some things. He's
if
gonna
you
be
could
into
have a
some things.
GoPro on this guy, it'd be incredible.
We should do that one time.
Oh, hey. Can you see the door? Is there one of those latch things on the door?
There is.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
You didn't bring a screwdriver.
I did not. So in
I wa-
Vegas a couple years ago, I was walking back to my room at like 2:30 in the morning with the quesadilla. Got to the room. Baggedmilk got there first. He set the latch, so I couldn't get in. So I had to eat my quesadilla on the ground. I banged the door a couple. I eventually let me in, but yeah.
Oh man, that looks like a candied.
Just eat it.
Just go for it. Tyler tries.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh my god. I want to shout out before we jump in a little bit more to our friends at AMA Travel.
Yeah, it was great. Great
Everything
experience.
has been. This has been the smoothest nation vacation.
Dude, we're flying
Flight
through
on
things.
time. Bus transportation. That bus we had, perfect for all
unreal.
of us. Check in, smooth.
How fast the bags come off the plane?
Oh my god. The
They were almost there before we were.
yeah, that was yeah. So
Smooth check-in just to get on the flight as well.
yeah, that's the whole thing, right? Like it's especially when you're like checking into the hotel and you land, like you're excited and you get caught in the slog of like 400 people checking in. Like they set it up, we had like a private check-in, it was all good. So everyone's buzzing right now. It's really
Again,
good.
also benefited that there's 0 people in Las
No, this
Vegas.
place is like a ghost town.
Only they could have put a Taco Bell cantina. AMA could have.
Dude,
done
it's
a
across
pop-up
the street. I don't know where the.
We'll get
If it's
there.
that way, but yeah, we're going
on the other side.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
it's,
excited.
don't worry. Don't worry. I went to one in Nashville. Whew,
Terrible.
3 weeks ago.
Terrible. I wish I told you. I wish you came on the trip
Buddy,
before because it was embarrassing.
It might have just been a bad
Nope.
time.
Was it good when you were there?
Yes, I've been there twice. I went there once way before.
They only
you
have the
guys
one
went.
in town, right?
Yes.
So-
So they had live music the first time. They had a live country band. It was
when we were
amazing.
there in April, Tyler got the only taco they could make. But it was you, right?
Yeah, we're out of beef. I was like, what do you mean?
Was
They're-
it late at night?
Of course, it was late at night.
Well, there you go. So
Well,
yeah.
it was Nashville. There's
but
nothing.
it's Nashville. You see how busy Broadway is?
They close at 2.
I know, but you still they got hammered, man.
Oh, buddy, but we found a couple other joints in there. A good hot dog place. It was good.
Did you
So
go
hungry.
to the diner in Nashville?
What diner?
Hattie B's.
No, it's literally called like the diner, and it's like a four stories, and it's open till like 4. So when the Broadway shuts down, that's where you're supposed to go. Next time.
Where were you? Where
I've been to
were you in
Nashville, like,
April?
8 times. I don't even know
This is
about it.
Liam's first nation vacation.
Yeah.
And he's full of knowledge.
Yeah.
What are you
Wise
expecting?
beyond his years.
We talked about this a little bit on Better Late Than Never the other day. What are you expecting from this trip, Liam?
I don't really know. I wasn't expecting the solo room. That's a great start for me.
Yeah,
good
you're
start.
flying
Got some
high right now.
space in here.
I'm in a triple room. That's life.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Vegas would be a lot busier, like we mentioned.
Dude, it's empty right
It
now.
is weird.
I'm excited for the watch party, though.
I bet you tomorrow will start filling up.
I think so, too. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
Friday. People come in the
Today is Friday Junior. You get out there on Thursday. This way you have all Friday, all Saturday.
But maybe people just got in off flights and everything now.
No, because the airport was empty
people
too.
Maybe
Yeah,
everyone
it
was
was
just
quiet.
taking a nap.
Could be.
A nice little siesta. Maybe everyone's going to talk about Cantina, which is where I really want to be.
They better.
I did like the vibes.
They
on the-
better not be there.
Vibes on the plane?
Yeah.
Oh, the plane.
Let's go.
We're alive.
Let's go with the chat, and it was just like a buzz on everyone, just like the chatter, like the
You know what it
constant noise of
reminded me
chatter.
When we're driving down to Calgary on
Yeah,
the bus trip.
yeah, exactly.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's ready to
Same
go.
amount of time.
Everybody wants to get after it. Just get there. Let's go. Vibes are good.
We just didn't have Dan doing some complex, like high IQ level
Multi-layer.
and layered trivia.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that was
onion, we call
missing
Coming
on the plane.
Here's a question. There's 48 answers.
Yes, but it's a choose your own adventure. If you answer this, it'll lead you to your secondary answer. It could be different.
Dan did a great job.
Oh, he did a good job. No. And so yeah,
I feel
he's been
good
good
because
host.
you know where he is right now, right? He's probably putting his stuff away. He's going right to the horses.
Oh,
you know what?
Ponies, baby. I forgot about
I am
those.
joining those.
Dude.
Those fake plastic ponies, I am telling you, they are a goddamn hoot.
You know who's gonna lose their shit when you remind them the ponies exist? Is my boy Eli.
Really?
He will die for those ponies.
He'll ride with me on the ponies?
Oh, he'll go.
I
he
feel
won't
like I
leave.
have to ride these ponies now.
Yeah,
I've
Jay,
never
it's like
experienced
a
it.
nice casual way to spend an hour or 10.
You know,
I was gonna say you.
I
Last
feel
time
like-
you told this story, it was
Can
3 hours you were
Can
there.
I tell a story about the ponies? Because I feel like the statute of limitations on this being like out of line is okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was in Vegas last year, NHL
That is
All-Star
not
Weekend.
the statute of limitations. Is not over.
No, on this kind of story it is.
Okay.
Oh,
I am hanging out with our good friend Mike McKenna from Daily Faceoff.
Yep.
We are at a hotel bar having a drink, and the pony machine is right there. We're sitting there, and he goes, I think. And he goes, no, it is. Because that's Kyle Connor playing the ponies. And
Good man.
NHL All-Star, Kyle Connor. Hat on backwards, just chilling with some random dude.
I was
playing
gonna
the
ask, was
ponies.
he there alone? Or
Nah, he was
Here's
with
the
some other
thing.
guy.
Everybody that plays these ponies, they love them. So now I need to play the ponies.
It's because it's a video game, man.
But now we gotta learn how to
it's just
bet them.
This video game where you just yell.
But like, what's
And-
the strategy on the ponies?
Nothing.
Well,
It's
Pick
not
a
like,
name you like.
it's not like a carnival game where you just like bash the button as fast as you
Oh
can
my
to get
God.
the
Yeah,
button.
the old
Liam, how
shoot the
dare
gun,
you-
the old shoot the gun at the
dare
end.
you put the ponies in that like genre of
I was
game?
gonna say, I'm sure I've seen this at K-Days or something.
No, it's
No,
these-
this is
it's
kind of-
these
this is
6
different.
Plastic ponies. They all have every race. They have a different name and different odds, and you bet on one of them to win or multiple to win. And then there's also something called a quinella, which is first second.
Can we bet on infinite patience?
If infinite patience there, I will put every dollar
We'll just
in
call
my
one
pocket
Infinite
on
Patience.
it.
You got it.
My favorite is Beep Bop Alua.
I'm wondering if it's there.
Is that a
probably
horse
there.
or a game?
It's a horse. It's one of the
You
horses.
and your
within the
carny
game.
games. Get your carny hat off.
I'm excited to play War.
I
Yeah,
was-
that
I
is
think
funny.
it's a waste of money.
No,
Why?
it's
Hang on.
I've played it. I've played it too.
But
It's,
Liam-
it's fun because
It's
of how
leg-
basic it is.
It's
You gotta-
legit though,
you
right?
gotta
That should
tell
be
them
that
they-
should be good odds.
You got to tell them the heater you went on though.
Yeah, I won. I can't. What did I say? I
You
won?
said you went like 20 hands
yeah,
in a row
I
or
just
something.
went
20 hands in a
It
row.
was nuts. Honestly, I just left.
Oh, it can happen.
It was just me and the lady who was doing it, and I didn't know what it was. And it's the first time I played, and I won like 20.
Did you
Oh,
even
I
know
don't-
what war was before it?
No, I'd never heard.
What?
Of it. I just walked up to the tent.
Oh,
There was no
man.
one there, and I was like, "What do you do?" And she's like, "Yeah, you just
That
do
is
this."
the entry-level card
Easy.
game.
It's really easy.
It was like
Very
you're on
fun.
Vegas vacation. Like
How is this
the
possible?
National Lampoon's Vegas vacation.
Well, that was funny because the guy will have something to put his hands behind his back. Which hand's in it?
Which number am I thinking?
You lose.
That's when I went to Knights of the Round Table. Because no one wants.
Are you gonna go
Is that
Dan?
like medieval times?
Yes, and you just
Cable
I
guy.
told you I would go with you.
You really
That's the
want-
thing
you
from
wanna go?
Cable Guy.
I'll go with you.
I've been wanting to go to one of those for
Do
so
it. It's
long.
amazing.
They
'Cause-
have an Excalibur.
Yeah, that's where I went. And you get beers the size of your head. You get
Well,
to eat chicken with your hands. And
I'm sorry.
Baked
This may not
potato.
be the trip for it. Well, actually, maybe we could do it on the Sunday.
it would be a good Sunday.
Yeah.
Football?
Oh, I don't know.
That first game's gonna be disgusting.
Can we talk about Sunday for a sec, real quick? That's gonna be a slog.
You think?
Because
What do you mean?
if Vegas if it's slow on the weekend, maybe we get a late checkout.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
It's
that'll
not
be
the checkout that we're worried about. It's the fact that we have to be in Vegas from whenever we wake up to like
Sober.
5-ish and not really like
you can't
play
get
in
after
Vegas.
it.
Like
I got to drive
will
home
be.
when I get home.
Well, the minute the
your
minute
style.
you wake up on the day to go home, it's just like I just want to be home.
Yes.
I just want to be home.
I've
Just wanna
said
be
this
home.
numerous
Right now,
times.
it's like I don't ever want to go home ever.
Tyler, I want to ask you a question. You too, Liam, because you two are the youngest ones here. We were talking about on the bus if you could, or I guess we were at the airport. We are just having drinks. If you could do the bus ride from Edmonton to Vegas, which what did we say was about 20 hours?
Oh,
24 probably. The bus is 24.
I swear, like Talboy said, 18 hours. I've done the drive.
that was a car flying.
24 hours we drove,
bus, yeah.
and we got about 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas to Prim, Nevada. So it's about a 24-hour
Because
drive.
we've aged out.
So am I on a bus?
You're on a bus.
So I've done
lorry.
this before, but not to Vegas.
What the hell's a lorry?
I did it from Manchester to Austria.
Whoa!
29
Through the
hours.
tunnel
So we went on
or ferried?
We got on a ferry from Dover to Calais.
Yeah.
And then we drove through Germany, France, Germany, and then got to Austria. We were there for a week.
This
And
is
it was
a-
awesome because you're just on a bus and we went with school.
That's the thing about Europe that
was
makes
sweet.
no sense to me. I've never
It was
been,
a
right?
sleeper
So
bus. Like you went nonstop for 29 hours. Or you just stop.
No, we we had stops on the way, but we didn't stop like overnight for like rest or anything.
So you slept on the bus.
Slept on the bus.
how many countries do you go through at that point?
That was
Oh,
would
like-
have been 4 countries.
So that's the I've never been, right? So when you
Four
say like I
countries
took
to
a
get
bus to Austria,
so you would have went.
England,
England?
France, Germany, and then you get to
You
Austria.
didn't touch any of Belgium or the Netherlands.
Nope, just go straight through, and we drove by the Allianz Arena where Bayern Munich play, which like glows different colors. It's really cool, actually.
Believe
It
me,
was
that,
awesome.
that you know what they call that? The house Alfonso built.
Yeah, true.
Alfonso's house.
So Liam's yes, Tyler.
Alfonso's been there, what, 2.5 years?
If that, you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do a bus.
I do a
would-
bus down.
I would
Bus
drive
back.
it.
Whoa.
I would drive it before I bus it.
Where are we talking like a Greyhound bus? Are we talking the John Madden bus?
Well, we're not on the
like,
John Madden bus.
be
We're on a
realistic.
realistic bus.
Well, like a motorhome, same type of thing.
My dream is to just be nomadic and live in a motorhome and just go town to town.
I want to do that in the
awesome.
summer. I want to rent a Sprinter van and like drive up to Whitehorse or go south and then
gotta
up
go
the
north.
coast.
Screw it.
North?
Go to the Yukon. Oh, buddy, Yukon.
Cold.
In the
On the
summer?
summer?
Buddy,
I don't
there's
know.
26
I
degrees.
think it's light 24/7 there.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Well,
out
you have to
there.
get up.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
like,
we're pretty
I
bright.
popped out I was in Dawson City. I popped out at
Kiss
like,
the toe?
buddy, I am part of the sour
I
toe
have
cocktail
buddies
club.
who've done that.
I
Yeah,
love
they've
it.
told
I
me
have got
this.
my certificate and everything.
I love it. Drink it fast
drink
and
it
drink
fast,
it slow.
drink it slow. But your lips must touch the toe.
I don't know what the toe is.
It's a human toe that they have.
They store in salt.
Is
And
it
then
like
sometimes
how-
it gets stolen, and
Yeah, I
then
was
someone
gonna
has
say-
to donate another one.
Yeah, this is not the original toe. This is not like the Stanley Cup.
There was a big travel Yukon campaign. If you can donate a toe, you get like a free trip. Like it was a
Well,
big
it's a
deal.
sacrifice. I would hope you get a free trip.
Well, but like, if you get into an accident, you lose the digit. I'm like, if I lose a toe because of an accident, I am sending it there because I want the free trip.
What a
'cause I love
guy.
it up
So
there.
is
What a
it-
guy.
Is it a big toe or like any toe?
Well, it's been whatever. The one I had, I think, was like
Yeah.
the index toe, not the index, the toe next to the big toe.
I want to
Okay,
see you
the weird
pointing
one.
with
And
said
then you,
toe.
and you meet the captain. You meet the captain.
The
That's
captain
the cool.
of the toes?
The captain.
He's like the keeper of the toe.
The keeper of the
Oh.
toe. So yeah,
like the Phil Pritchard, if you will.
yes, exactly. Yeah, and he loves it if you buy him a pint of beer, and
bet he
he
does.
does it. He sings a song. You do the shot. You get to pick. I went Yukon Jack. Come on. No, sorry, Yukon Gold. Right, Yukon.
No, Yukon Gold is like a potato.
No,
Yukon
but-
Jack is the
No,
booze.
Yukon Jack is when you combine.
No, that's a
Yukon,
double Jack. That's a double Jack.
Yeah, it's when you combine Yukon and Jack.
Jack is a
Daniels.
double Jack.
So it's Yukon
Jack.
something.
Yukon
Call
Jack.
this podcast Yukon Gold. That's like the potato.
Yukon Gold is a potato. Yukon Jack is the booze.
I thought the toe was kind of like, you got a beaver lodge.
A metaphorical
There's
toe?
a massive beaver.
No,
Or you
no,
go
that's
to
a legit
Beckerville.
toe.
What do they have in Beckerville?
The egg.
The
Pasenka,
egg. And then
yeah.
Mundera is the
Sausage.
Yeah, I thought that was kind
Kielbasa.
of it. But nope, sounds like it's just a real
No, it's a
toe.
legit toe.
No, it is a real toe. It's mummified. It looks gnarly as fuck.
They keep in a jar of salt. It's weird. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
weird
Well,
scene.
next nation vacation.
Is it?
To the
Oh,
toe.
it
Is it
honor,
only
man.
the egg in the solution, or is it only toe? Or they have like some pickled eggs in there
No,
too?
they keep it in salt.
It's like a jar.
Just
of
salt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep it in salt. So every time after someone drinks it, they dry it out, rub it through the salt again, plop it in the glass, and wash that toe around in your mouth. Join the club.
I bet they really didn't. I bet they didn't pay attention to COVID too much up there, did they?
This was in 2000.
I know. It's got to still be going though. This is not something that's going to go away.
No, it's an honor. It's like it's.
Oh,
it's
buddy,
a thing.
I've got my I should actually frame my certificate.
I would actually go up there just for that.
Yeah, put it up in your office.
That was like my goal. I'm like, we have to go do this. Everyone's like, you're weird. I'm like, I don't care.
I'd love to go.
It's
I've
a
known
unique
about this
experience.
toe thing for years.
Yeah,
and I've wanted
easy.
to go.
All right, I'm going to bring this thing back on the rails because we do have
The rails of what? What are we even talking
I
about
don't
here?
even know, but I need to thank some people here.
You're welcome.
Tell me.
It's the Nation Real Life podcast. It's brought to you by our friends at Montana's. We're south of the border. I've never been this far away from a Montana's location before.
Well, you're
hurts.
close to the state
Nashville.
of Montana. It's got to mean something.
But
Well,
do they
what
have the
define
daily-
close?
But
Yeah.
does
We might be
Yeah,
further
close
away.
relative to
Define
what-
close.
Nashville.
Yes, we are further away.
Nashville.
Regardless, Liam, we are very far away from the delicious daily deals at Montana's. They're bringing back the viewing party, and we love them very much. Also, our friends at Oodle Noodle. And then, of course, you already shouted them out. But AMA Travel, they deserve extra love today on the pod.
Well, like I said, like this
This is the AMA Travel studio.
This is what happens when you let them plan everything. They make us look good, which is
Yeah.
great. So everyone's buzzing right now. Everything's been smooth. We got everyone to their rooms quick. Everything was comfortable.
Speaking of Oodle Noodle, do you think you'd bring one down to Vegas?
The funny thing,
imagine?
Why do you say the funny thing? What is
Do you
happening
want to know
here?
the funny thing?
Yes, I do.
There is a Noodle Noodle in Vegas.
Oh, it's not real.
There is
You
a
went-
Noodle
you
Noodle.
went-
There's
Noodle
a
King.
It
Yeah,
is-
but
no,
there's
no, it's called Noodle Noodle. I went to it. We should maybe go to it if we want.
But
you
isn't
went
there?
to it a couple
Didn't
years
you show me a picture of a pint in like Norway or something stupid?
Yeah, there's a pint in. No, it's in Amsterdam. I
Where?
believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But no, there is a Noodle Noodle. It's like a shit. I feel like it's like a Japanese restaurant. I had when I
Probably
went
good-
there. I got
good
this
guess.
like udon noodle carbonara.
Did you suggest that?
And that's
Did you
what I brought
suggest
back to
some
my room.
recipes?
And Dangerous Wade had a beautiful wine to pair with it.
Oh,
it was
wonderful.
wonderful.
You mentioned the Montana's game day deals.
Yep.
Can we talk about last night's game just real quick?
Yeah, sure. I'm down. I'm totally down.
The result that had to happen.
Yeah, like people.
Well, it should have been more
I
of a
was on
beating.
Oilers Nation After Dark with our guy Connor Halley, and there were some people in the chat who were like, "Oh, you beat Anaheim, shut up." And it was like, "Well, no, like they didn't just beat Anaheim, like they beat the ever loving fuck out of the Anaheim Ducks."
No, we beat the fuck out of Arizona. We just really beat the Ducks. It should have been like 9. The Ducks.
Here's the thing.
suck.
Yeah, a
Holy
6-2
cow.
shit kicking though.
Holy
We took-
cow, they suck.
We took the foot off the
But then
pedal
also,
in the
like,
third.
you think
And the
about
refs.
it. The second power play chance the Oilers got, they put out the Nuge Janmark Costin line. That's not
Yeah.
going.
That's fair.
I
That's fair.
love Woody trying to get Clean his Hattie.
Yeah, I did. Too.
I love.
He had chances.
I love tried like trying to stall forever for Cleve to enter the zone to try to get him the puck. to
that
get
that three-way passing play they left him in the slot.
Yeah.
that was
It's just
so-
like I'm yelling at my house. Like I get it. Leon's looking for clean Costins for the hat trick, but I'm like, Leon, fuck, shoot it there, man.
But
Like,
that's why I say they
shot
beat,
prop. Was that why?
That's why I say they beat the ever loving hell out of them because 6-2 was beyond flattering for the Anaheim Ducks.
yeah, because the
That
refs,
was-
They
the
were
refs,
so bad.
the refs stopped calling penalties in the third.
How did we lose them? How did we let them score 4 goals against us? Like
I
the
went
fact
there.
we lost to them is
We
so bad.
do
Liam
it
was
to
there.
ourselves. They don't beat us. We give them fucking pies in the middle, and they put them past us.
So the point I was
love
making was that if it was like a 4-3 win and it was tight checking and whatever, I would have been like, man, that didn't inspire confidence.
No.
But at least that
It
game,
wasn't that.
I'm not saying like, oh, faith restored in the Oilers because we're not there. But at least that, because of the fashion in which they beat them, is a building block.
and to me, I think that has to be the same result tomorrow.
Oh yeah, James Reimer. would
We
be shaking in his
can't
boots.
stop. We have to come. The Kraken are not stopping losing hockey games.
They're beating the fucking Bruins.
in Boston.
the Kraken are going to lose on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
when
it doesn't
ends.
matter. The road trip's already a home run. Home
We play them
run.
on Tuesday.
Did you guys see Clem Costin's quote after the game?
No.
So they asked him, they were like, "Oh, like you were so close to the hat trick," and he basically said, "Like, oh, I didn't deserve the hat trick tonight. I didn't work hard enough to earn the hat trick."
Man,
no,
this guy's-
no hat trick
That's
today.
just,
It's like,
that's
man,
just his
that is-
personality. I love this guy.
I know.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
good.
building.
I love this guy. Yeah.
Like he does. He's doing everything right.
I want to see his face when he said that. He have a little smirk in there, like
He actually looked like pretty like. serious about
But
it.
that's
Like-
exactly when he called out Matheson for the dumb questions or whatever.
It was very
No,
deadpan.
It was
Yeah.
until he let the smile out. But yeah, he let
But
it go for a
he's
minute.
doing all the things. Like he's put himself like we'll talk about the offensive
He's 15
places to
goals on
get
the
good
Oilers right
shots. But what I loved is when Janmark gets cross-check from behind and a melee ensues. He,
Shattenkirk shoots the puck at him.
I know, really weird, but he rolls right into that, and
Instantly.
like that is a teammate.
And I know a lot of people don't like fighting in the NHL and whatever, but like Louis was talking about it on the broadcast. He's like, that's the shit that brings a team together.
100%.
It matters
And we
a
need
lot.
to,
Yes, it
like,
does.
we're clearly, like, the way we've been playing, we're not together. And obviously, like, in LA, it looked like they're trying to manufacture that. Like, Hyman taking the fight. Was that LA he took the fight?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, all the scrums and stuff. Like,
Clem
they're trying to
took
play
one.
along. Clem
Clem
took
and
one.
Lemieux.
I know, that's like for Costin, who doesn't say he likes to fight.
He likes to fight.
I know.
Oh, I think he likes it.
I think, but like Lemieux,
Russian boy like that? Come on
Lemieux
now.
is
Come on.
a worthy adversary. So I was very impressed with that. So no, he is one of like the real bright spots of this season so far.
That trade rules.
What
Kicks ass.
we spoke about this on the Oilers Nation every day today, Tyler and I. So he's an RFA at the end of the year.
He's got 3 more years of RFA status.
Yeah. So what-
8-year
what-
deal.
I said 20, so we're right.
Yeah,
there.
we drummed up a scenario where the Oilers asked the NHL for special exemption.
Getting the old Gretzky contract
Yeah,
out
like,
here.
hey, Clem Costin Oiler
A
for life.
personal services agreement.
But like to think, we talked about this on ONR, where it's like none of us, we maybe knew the name Clem Costin, maybe.
Yeah.
Nobody expected this in that
No.
trade.
Do you
He's on a
sign?
20-goal pace.
we
20
thought it
goal
was an
pace.
AHL trade.
Do you sign him right now or wait till the end of the season?
Well,
Because you do
here's the
that shit
comparison I
right
gave out.
now.
Remember, it was a while back.
Yeah, it's enticing, but I think maybe you want to wait on this
1.8,
one.
2.
But remember a few years back, the Predators gave Calle Yarncroc a 6-year deal at $2 million a year. So you get a little inflation. Would you go 6 years, 2.25 for Clem Costin?
No,
Yes.
what was the
Yes.
Colton Sissons or whatever? It was like a
It's the Yarncroc deal. You're thinking of the Yarncroc
is it
deal.
Yarncroc
Yeah.
or what was the Brendan Tanev?
The Tanev
Oh, that
deal
was-
was like
that was
6
an
years,
outrageous
$4
one.
million.
Oh, was it?
bucks.
No, it was lower than that, wasn't it?
We have
It
the
was-
technology to find out.
I think he's still on that deal.
Doesn't Pasta have a stupid like low contract?
Pasta's, isn't he a UFA right now?
He's about to be.
I
I think
think he's around $8 million.
but he was it not?
No, Pasta's under 6, isn't he?
Pasta is 6.
He held out. He's around 6.
He's
Didn't
going
somebody-
to get some
I
big
feel like he's
smoke.
6'7" for some
Do you
reason.
think
I
he'll
could be-
resign in Boston?
You think he's got to test it though, right? Like if you put out the kind of.
But look at the
season that-
roster they're doing.
Yeah.
What they're doing right now.
Well, everyone in Boston takes a discount, but like someone's gonna back up the truck.
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
what I
Who's going to
mean.
back up the truck for him? The Seattle Kraken. Yeah. They're going to do it.
Why?
if
They
Why-
want
why-
a marketable superstar. They're
Right.
showing they can win. They have
Yeah.
like $23 million in cap space.
it'll be interesting to see who gets Bedard, because they're obviously going to have a ton of cap space. What if you get Bedard and you just sign Pasternak?
The
with it
Tanev
too?
deal was 6 years, 3.5 per.
I knew it wasn't 4. It was close.
Close.
And what about Colton Sissons? You think I'm thinking about Yarncrook? I feel like it's like
You sign either way you do it. 6
Oh, yeah,
years.
you're right. 7 years for Colton Sissons, 2.8 per season.
okay, but still, I thought there's one that's like 1 point something. Okay.
You're thinking of Yarncroc.
Dude, if that's the offer right now, 6 years at 2.2,
2.25, yeah.
you sell it right now.
Do you though? Like
I'd go
no.
3 years, 1.5.
It's
No.
movable in 2 years when the salary cap goes up if there's some sort of fucking issue.
Warren Fogle.
and
But the salary cap hasn't gone up.
One quick sec on our boy Warren Fogle. We were talking about him on the plane today, and Rick says, "Did he play last night?" And it's kind of like he's just in a rut where nothing is going his way, and he's not doing anything.
Things are going his way, but he's not out there pushing the envelope either.
He's not, yeah.
And at that point, that's kind of what you... Look, things aren't always going to go your way, especially a player like that. You're going to have your ups and your downs. That's what it is.
Where are the ups,
NHL.
though?
Well, that's what I mean. A player like
There-
this.
there was
But
a
when he's having
2-game
his
up.
downs, he has to go out there and make
then he got
physical
hurt.
I just like for
and
me,
do and show off, but he's not.
for me, it's like he got scratched, healthy scratch, 2 games in a row.
Yep.
Where's the fire under his
He
ass?
should be
to
going
do
around
something?
running everyone over.
He's a big dude. He can hit people.
It is well known. That's what we could use as on this roster. Why he's not doing it, I really don't know.
He could be a bull in a china shop type player. Like he's also got some hands. He's got a little
Yeah.
bit of skill.
But so this is my beef, and so I said on Oilers Nation After Dark, I said if you could clone Clean Costin.
What's going on
I know
with you?
Liam's just being a little rascal. Yeah, I said if you could clone,
Put socks on though.
if you could clone Clean Costin and fill your bottom 6 with him, you would do it every day. You'd have 6 Clean Costins in your bottom 6, and it'd be beautiful.
Yes, Captain Obvious. Of course,
Okay.
anyone would.
But my problem right now with the Oilers is what's stopping Jesse Puljarvi or Warren Fogle from being Clean Costin?
It's between the ears.
talent?
I
No.
don't think it's talent.
It's not a talent thing. It's a thing between the ears.
mindset and
It's
it's work
between
ethic.
the ears. It is.
Yeah, okay, so they're not the same people, but they're not the same player. But the one thing Puljujarvi's doing, once again, if Puljujarvi was making $1 million and he was just a 4th-line grinder, he would be fine.
Yeah.
If he was making what he made last year, he'd be fine.
But
He
he's
was
going
making 2 something or 1
He was
5.
one and a
one
quarter. or
something.
something.
Yeah, but he's going out there and trying at least
he-
physical game.
He's changing
trying
his game to try to help the team, and that is what I
Can
respect.
somebody teach him how to fight if he's going to play this way?
Well, he did
boxing
not want
lessons
to
in the
fight
summer.
there. Trust me, he did not want to fight there.
No, he doesn't like to fight.
Exactly.
That's not his
It's
system.
not his thing. It's just some guy dropped his gloves, so he did what he had to
He
do.
dropped first. He shed those mitts
No, but-
instantly.
Dano is
but
like
He
Dano
fucking
came in,
ran that.
knew-
He ran
knew
that
he was
dude
in
over.
one.
But you didn't have to do it. If
No,
you
no.
don't want to fight at that point,
I've
you
got
keep
a,
it on.
I've got a lot of respect for
chuck it or
Puljujarvi.
something. But
Not trying to
he
shit on
shed those mitts and went right away.
Yeah.
It's just as soon as he did, he dropped his head because he doesn't want to get. And I get
Step
not
by
wanting to be hit.
step. Make the hit, then take the fight. So he's done those 2. He's learned to do
Yeah.
those 2. Now he'll learn to look a little
God,
bit
I
better.
hope so, buddy. I fucking hope so.
But
We talk
Cleem knows how to fight.
Clean and no hesitation.
Strong like bear.
No
Russian.
hesitation on the guy either. He's
that?
in the pile. Clean Costin, no matter what, in
Yeah.
the pile.
Can we talk about that kid who started that fucking pile? Zegras? I know everyone's like all excited about him because he does it in Michigan and he flips the puck up and he scoops it really nicely.
He needs to be humbled. I'm surprised.
What'd you say?
Someone
You
should
said
have
something
took a
on the
run of
plane
him.
that was funny, that somebody needs to mess up the surfer face a little bit.
Yeah,
or
someone's
something.
got to put a couple scars on it. He's got a little pretty face, right? Like he's a little, whatever. I get it, but if you want to play that game, then you need to get in there. He cross-checked a dude from absolute is all he could reach, just so he didn't have to be in there, so he could bring his arms back and still be 3 feet outside the
Are you
conflict.
surprised? I'm not surprised.
Not really, because I've
He
been
doesn't want that.
everyone,
to
but
me?
everybody is so on this kid's jock. They want to like pump this kid up, but I just don't think he's. I think he's overrated.
You know what's been a surprise
Great
to me
hair, though.
is
Way
how
different.
good the third line of Nuge, Costin, Janmark
Keep
has
it.
been.
So what I love
Keep
is
it.
there is clearly some natural chemistry here
Yep.
because they look good.
Yep.
Woody breaks them apart, and then like the game Woody puts them back together. It's like, oh yeah, they're sick together again. Ride with them.
They just seem to have something together where it works.
Although I love Nuge as our second line left winger. Once Kane comes back, I do, the fact that line's gelling the way it is, then like roll with it.
Yep.
But you know what the thing was about last game was but the fact they put Holloway in the top 6.
And he scored.
And the
That was
kid
fun.
instantly,
And
boom.
I put $5 on him to score first.
And then he put 15
That
on
is
what?
On him to score straight up.
Exactly.
Like, what was the intuition there?
So we were in our Oilers Nation content group chat, and Zach put the tweet or shared a tweet being like Holloway in the top 6, and I was literally just like, looked. I was like, yeah, 28-1. I'll take that.
Oh,
So I put 5 on him at 28-1 and 15 on him at
score anytime.
4-1. And so my $20 turned into 220.
I want to ride with you guys,
this
but by the
guy's
time,
buying the cantina, folks.
by the time
Yeah.
I saw Zach's tweet, the game had started. So I was like, it's one of those ones, you know?
He scored that, and I jumped off my couch. It took a second. It was like the leg, right? They scored, and I'm like, yeah, they scored. Holloway!
But it's one of those things where
28 times 5.
he'd been
28 times
playing-
5.
He'd been playing well for
Yep.
weeks.
He's
kind of.
earned that look.
Weeks for
and
sure.
he has to be up there. Having him on the fourth line is not where he needs to be.
So, Evander Kane comes back. I don't want to blow all the hockey talk because we have Oilers Nation Radio tomorrow. I wanted to keep this more like Lucy Vegas
I'm
talk.
going
but
every day.
We
I know
were
what
doing
it is.
Lucy
And we're
Vegas
doing-
talk, and you're like, let's put it back on the rails.
True.
That's,
That
so
is
that's
the San
okay.
Jose.
That's okay.
Let's
That's
blow it
okay.
all.
Kane comes back. Let's say you love this third line of Costin, Janmark, and Nuge. Does it not almost add even more incentive to go get Jonathan Taves? Because hear me out.
Where do you put him then?
You go get Taves, and now all of a sudden
'Cause
you have a third line that can produce.
Yeah.
You're going to run a second line that's like Taves, Hyman, and McLeod.
Oh, and you move Draisaitl to the first line.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Kane. With
Wait, okay,
two good lines underneath it.
Okay, hold on. Break it down the lines for me then. First line is who?
McDavid, Draisaitl, Kane.
Okay, second line who?
Taves, Hyman, McLeod.
Is Taves? I don't know why I'm saying I forgot him on camera.
That's got to be
Is
clip.
Taves though a second line center in the NHL right
But
now?
if you have Janmark, Cost, and Nuge, that's kind of humming okay.
I know, but like,
But Hyman and Taves and McLeod could just be a workhorse
Sorry,
trio.
what was the first line?
McDavid, Draisaitl, Kane.
He's putting the
Second
nuclear
line.
deterrent back together.
Taves, McLeod, Hyman.
What's
don't
your
you
Where's
want
Yamo?
third line, Zach?
I gotta
Where's
call you out.
Because
just a
Yamamoto's on
I
your
was gonna
fourth
say,
line
where's
now.
sounds like a
Yamamoto?
third line. to
Yeah,
me.
Yamo's not even in there.
Just a second.
Yeah.
You talk all the time on Owen Radio about splitting those two up.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't think you can build a top 9 right now that is good enough with those two together. So if you have Taves and if this third line keeps humming, all of a sudden it's kind of like, huh.
What did
Then you even have a fourth line. You could go 11-7, have a fourth line that's just Holloway and Yamamoto. Boom. You're running that shit. You're going.
well,
shift
and
in,
you're
shift
double
out.
shifting Connor on that line.
Oh,
No, you're cycling everybody
so if we
through.
traded Fogle and Puljujarvi.
yeah, that's the only way you can make Taves work.
Okay.
They're gone.
And
See ya.
Ryan. There's a
And
couple
Ryan-
players. Yeah,
Ryan-
there's a.
Ryan-
Well, how
You
do
said
you
the
think we
fourth line.
acquired Taves, Liam?
I wasn't sure. Apparently we just
Yeah,
haven't.
Liam.
Jiffin's on the blue
Still
line.
doesn't help the defense.
You
though.
need to keep taking pictures
I
of
have.
Liam.
I'm
He
taking
changes
pictures.
positions every 3 seconds.
Trying
So
to get comfortable.
it was about a 2-hour and 45-minute flight, and we watched. And Liam, he
were
went from
studying you, by
He
the
went
way.
he went from Candy Crush
On my
to
phone.
reading about on the phone to Candy Crush on his iPad because he was further ahead there to reading about David Beckham. He was playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. What else did he do?
Family Feud, no internet.
Yeah, that was
Don't
bad.
play that one. That sucked.
Then he honestly at one point he looked over to his right and went, Kennedy, do you have any games I can play?
Any games? No games. So I just
Honestly,
I just played
I've
Jeopardy.
You know what?
We're gonna send Kennedy to like
You know what's
Toys R Us. Toys R Us on the should grab you. You get $30 there. You go just
Oh,
to
is
keep
this for your
Liam.
son? No, it's for my coworker.
It's to keep Liam
but
occupied.
but Liam, just so you know,
Yeah.
right below us is all the games you could ever want to play.
I'm gonna try them all.
Slot
Especially that
machines.
Bojangle one.
There's probably a Candy Crush slot machine.
Okay.
And a Family Feud slot machine.
One of
Oh,
my
look at
favorite
those
things,
eyebrows.
we are on the nation vacation, courtesy of AMA Travel, and our boy Waz, just posted. I can't wait to watch this. He just posted something on Oilers Nation socials that just says Waz is absolutely culture shocked, and you can. I don't know what he's even saying, but he is very animated. What was it? Because you guys were in the back of the bus. Was he just staring at everything
He
out
was
the window?
amazed. It was like kind of like the early 2001 movie when the kid goes to like Paris or something like that, sees all the bright lights. I guess it could be Vegas too, and it's just like this random like girly song in the background. That's kind of how I felt when Waz was just staring at the window, looking at everything.
I love
was
it though.
awesome.
Your first time.
What's
in
he
Vegas.
blown away?
it was-
But like
it was
that,
so
that-
I don't know. He's just looking at the
Like,
arena. He's excited.
He's excited. But
I
you know what?
I'm,
Your
you know
first
what?
trip to
I'm
Vegas.
going to try to live vicariously, even though I am physically here through Watts.
So if for the old guys who know what was the movie? We had Boys on the Bus. Yari Curry gets off the bus in New York. And they bring it up. They show he just his jaw drops. He's just staring at all these buildings he's never seen before. That's what Waz reminds me of right now.
It's been a long time since my first trip to Vegas, so I have to live through Waz this time.
Yeah,
Fair.
Like he's going to make this even more exciting for me.
I'm
I
looking
like
forward
how
to
he
just to
says
watch
that,
it.
but he's gonna be nowhere near Waz.
Yeah, Pierre's gonna be on
The
his
funny
own the
thing,
whole
but
fucking
no,
trip.
but fucking Waz is also nomadic. He's going on his own. Like he just
Baggedmilk
loves
is a
doing his own-
wanderer.
Oh, buddy, yeah, I found him in the kitchen in Roger's place once.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, I'm very excited the fact that he was there. How the hell did you end up there?
Because I was trying to find him. Like, oh my God. I saw him going to this corner, and then I'm like, oh, whatever. It's just on the phone or something. And I look, and he's gone. And I go and walk there. I'm like, where's this hallway lead? And like, now he's in the kitchen.
He's just making some
Like,
making some
dude,
tenders
you
in the
gotta get out
back.
of here. It's like, I'm just.
But I never get in trouble for it either. Because it's just
And you've pushed your luck in Calgary.
well, it's a Saddle Dome, you know?
The sad dome.
I like adventure.
That's fair.
But
That's
you don't
why I
like
think-
Lord of the Rings.
Nah, fuck that. I should wear a GoPro one time.
Oh my God.
I agree.
Yeah, like
wander.
you're like the train guy on TikTok. Have it. I want like your
Francis.
face. Yeah, Francis.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be two. You gotta see both.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I thought
Please.
I was in the kitchen at the JW, not at Rogers' place.
No, that was definitely Rogers.
I like how he changes things for him.
But it's connected
Sir,
to
you're in the kitchen in the Oh shit! Sorry guys, I thought I was in the J-Dub. I'm out.
My bad.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up with a little Vegas style over under for you guys. All right.
Over.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
Number
Overs
one.
Club.
I heard you guys talking about this line before the pod, so I'm juicing it.
We're gonna be there in
you can't.
34 minutes.
4.5 trips to the cantina, Baggedmilk.
Oh, that's
over.
tough. That's
Over.
5. I think.
Dude, we can hit 2 today.
I'll go over.
We can hit 2 today.
We're
I'm
going
going
to hit
over.
2 tomorrow for sure.
Like I'll say over because I'll just do it on principle.
Life's too short to bet the under.
Yeah, no, we'll do it 2 today. We'll be there. We'll be there right away.
Okay.
Get some games
Breakfast, lunch,
in.
and dinner times 3. Yeah, okay. 6. Yeah, okay, good. Yep.
Okay.
What else you got?
Over under per person here. We're going 112 high fives given in the high five line.
Oh, easy
Oh,
over.
buddy.
over.
Easy over.
You
Really?
got to go closer to 500.
really?
Man,
I set that bad.
Who has the video?
I got the video.
And that
So
there's
right-
probably 112 in that video.
Yeah, no, there was like a
we-
lineup.
We just stood there for, like 20 minutes high-fiving people.
Yep.
100? That's in the first couple of minutes.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
still there for another 10, baby.
Fair enough. I count right now 1, 2, 3, 4 beers. Did you have a beer during this pod?
Yep, it's right
Working
there.
on it. Okay, 5 beers consumed in this pod. Okay, so that is a 5-to-1 beer per pod ratio. Okay.
5 to 1.
We got Owen every day, ONR tomorrow. We got Owen every day.
3.
Oh, we're going to crush beers on Owen every day?
Yeah, of course.
Why not? It's Vegas.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
gonna do it. We can do it.
Yeah, Barnburner got hammered. We're definitely allowed to do it. So, anyways, the point I'm making here, we got 2 more Owen everydays and a real life and a BLTN. So 4. The BPP, beers per podcast, on this rate would be 20 plus the 5 on this one, 25. Your arm check math.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We did not have
Over,
25 beers on this podcast.
No.
No, no.
Over under for all the pods combined, 29.5 beers consumed.
I
Over.
count that.
We're
Over.
at 5 already.
Well, someone's
Over.
going to be the historian. Yeah, over. Because
Over.
Yeah,
you
over.
guys on Owen are going to probably have 2.
Yeah.
Owen every day is a shorter
BLTN,
one.
I plan
Probably
on
one.
having a room full of people.
Oh,
It's just going to be nonsense.
I feel
this
like
might
we
be one
should.
of the lost episodes.
No, because we're
No.
doing it during the day.
Yeah.
We're doing it during the day.
yeah, but
The last
there's gonna
lost
be
one is LA.
There'll be 2 of them. Everyone go to my room. We're doing it better late than never.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I dig it.
we wrapping this bad boy out? We hitting the streets?
Hit the town.
Yeah. How do we?
Taco
Get,
Bell Cantina,
Hang
craps
on.
table, new system I'm going to
Oh, that
deploy.
was my other one. Over under 7.5 nation vacation goers at a crafts table at once.
Over.
over.
Oh, I think
well,
the company.
hang on.
The company
Hang on.
counts, right? The company.
Yeah, company counts.
Oh, over.
I think with Vegas the way it is,
Seven
if
and
it's
a
slow,
half?
it's tough. Sometimes it's tough to come as a crew in a busy table,
I'm
but
gonna
maybe
say
we
under.
could. Yeah,
It's
gonna
over.
be tough.
It's over.
To get that many people,
Yo, no, hold on.
If
Hold
they
on.
open up a table for us, we can do it.
Yeah.
If we have to join an existing
Did you-
table, it's an under.
Did you say at the table?
At the table.
At the
or
table.
betting on the table?
No, betting.
But you gotta be betting. You gotta be laying coin.
betting, yeah.
At one time, 7.5.
We don't need no passengers
That's
here,
under.
baby. Like, under.
No, but yes, people are going to come watch us.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
I'm excited.
happens.
The Utah boys are waiting to hang out with us. They're
Okay.
here. They've made some regalia for us. I'm
We're
very
gonna wrap
excited.
this bad boy up.
Salt
text 'em right now.
No
Lake,
intro, no
Utah.
because I ain't editing this because we're going out to Vegas.
Let's go.
Nation vacation. Shout
One
out to
and
our
done.
friends. Shout out to our
No
friends
editing.
at AMH
Dorito
Travel.
Locos Tacos.
And, also Montana's Oodle Noodle Tourism Jasper as well, which is going to be one. Of
Oh,
our
we got
next
the
trips.
pawn. This is January
It's
is
a
a
crazy
month of travel.
It's a crazy month.
Well, che.com if you want to enter a team there.
CHEhockey.com. Yeah.
There you go. He
I think
knows.
it's going to be a dry week for me next week because I know we're going to Jasper shortly after.
I went dry the first 13
But
days of Jan for this.
Really good for you. Okay.
Is it even Jan 13th? That's
It's the
tomorrow.
12th.
12th.
No,
I
it's
went
not yet.
12 days. 12.
It's like 4 liters of water on Monday, I think.
I drank 2 liters of water this morning and I was crushing them yesterday. Like, I knew it was
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Liam just
He
pulled
just
off a
changed
big
again.
pot
He
out.
did
What
another
is
outfit
happening?
change.
His third outfit change.
Much warmer tomorrow for the t-shirt. I can show it off then. But tonight, I'm black and white on grey.
That's great.
Your champion crew neck matches
I'm
my
wrapping it up.
champion sweatpants.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Owen every day and ONR coming on Friday as well. So tune into those. Subscribe everywhere you get your podcast.
tomorrow
from.
Friday?
Tyler, one more thing. Wear a fanny pack. It's good
You're a
living.
fanny pack boy. I like it. I dig. Liam's got his banana.
He's got a banana shirt.
This will never end if I don't wrap it up now.
All right, go ahead.